Okay, we're reporting in from a new project started this year. We are in phase 5 of the Ventanas del Pacifico properties in Ojochal, looking out over Tortuga Beach and Tortuga Island, or Garza Island. Anyways, Friday afternoon, January 18th, just covering our progress. So we got the gate columns built. Now I would like to start by securing a property. Now this has an electronic security gate at the front, but I just don't want anybody having easy access to the property and materials and tools inside. Now this is completed. We've got our gate frame up. Now this is all galvanized. We never use black iron. You can literally sit here and watch it rust. And this has a special high quality paint that's made for galvanized and covering all the welding areas. So at any rate, well, that's it for the gate. This will be a teak wood face on here, just working on the design now. This will be the home of Michael and Pam Jarrett, and Pam just gave me the design she found on Pinterest today that she would like to follow in this gate. Anyways, this is this is the typical agricultural lot, 5,000 square meters. With that, it's one of the, actually this is one of the nicest lots I've seen. Great view, and instead of it being pure mountainside off of, like falling off a cliff, or surrounded and bushed in as it were, their plan is to turn this into a wild, incredible garden as they finish this off in their retirement years. And they certainly have the raw material to do. Now with that said, this still took a fair bit of massaging. We've been moving dirt for the last 10 days, at least when it wasn't bloody raining. I've never seen it rain in January, but it did it this year. And that's the backhoe operator's family is here late on a Friday afternoon. We're just getting, now we had to channel all of this in here to put all the underground communication and electric to the gates. This here where you're seeing the time walking by us there, our provisional water and electrical for our future cabina. Well set over 100 feet from the house, so guests are around but not going to be in their face. And it was a good spot to place it, and putting all of the provisionals in right now so as not to have to trench up stuff down on the road, because we have moved an awful lot of dirt here to get things massaged. This is going to be the driveway into with the concrete culverts going in. It's going to be the driveway into the housing site. It's a bit of a hike. As I said, it's a very long property. Here's the water, electrical, and communication going down to the gate and the cabina, and heading up to the neighbor's lot that will eventually share this. Now we had a fair bit of rock, and as you imagine, this was a sloping hill that went all across here, so not really too friendly for finding a place to park a house. So we cut, well, that's about 8 feet of dirt out of here, and of course there was a fair bit of rock, so we repositioned that rock to make a natural rock wall into a whole, well, if you don't do that here, the rain just does such, and stuff doesn't grow on it very well. We don't have much land up there to make runoff. The point is, we know what it's going to look like, so we repositioned all of those rocks, harvested off the property here to create a natural retaining wall at a very economical price, just basically operating time in the backhoe. Now, we're just setting up our batter boards here. The site is basically leveled, but about a foot difference from side to side, so that this is going to be an elevated floor, as what we very often do, and so we do not want any water pooling underneath the house. So a good slope will be a drainage tube. We call it, it's like a half culvert, what's called cunette here, carrying any of the water from the wall and from the lot out over there. This is the lines established, and there's a horrible afternoon sight for you, so I'll give you an idea of why they picked this particular lot. And these view lots are a lot more money than mountain views and, God forbid, center forest views, but even on a small home, the resale value is massively better. And of course, the speed of selling, it can take years for those, shall I call it, poorer locations to sell. I mean, I have to commend them here. This lot was a real find. They did a super job at picking this up. Anyways, these white lines, that is the swimming pool. Basically, the swimming pool is almost the full width of the house. This is only going to be a one-bedroom house, very modest size. But then there's swimmers if you wanted to. Something different than a lap pool, but still something that you could easily do laps in. So next week we will be digging that hole out. Right now we've got a lot of fill in here, and that's going to go as well as it in the pool into the ground. This is the water and electrical coming up from the street. That was run in. So anyways, that kind of gives an overlay of the first period of work here. So I'm going to sign off for another couple of weeks and report in later. That's in the distance. Well, it's a beautiful ocean view this afternoon, but the mountains, and we've had strange weather. There's a great window here looking into the mountains, and that was the other thing that attracted them, was having that dual view. They got other trees here, but right now here is a window, and in rainy season you can see a waterfall coming down that very steep mountain face there. So as I said, an excellent choice of location, and something that they will always do well, and ever being able to at prices and being able to sell quickly if that day comes about that they need to do so. So with that, we'll sign off until next time.